This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a...
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Go. Flutie! I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Slam.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Rip right. 81. 36 to Mike. He's tired of winning. He's tired of running. Hey, Zoo. 36. Mike 36. Come on, D.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Mike 36. Topper. Tighten down. There you go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Man 5-7. Nickel. Blitz 5-7.
Wentz now to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Alert 3.
Protein spill. List 5-2.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
36. Guys, get 57. Rock 36. 36.
Hey, Echo.
I got you, boy. Mike 36. Mike 36. Hey. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devontae Freeman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Hey, team 6, team 6.
54. Mike 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford, he finds Corey Davis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket.
There goes Green. He's at the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A.J. Green, 78 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
46 down, man, 5-4.
Throwing now is Wentz. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time.
31's the mic. Check. 31's the mic.
Lefty. 57.
Check 99.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going deep for Hopkins. It's caught at the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Check 13. What's here? And middle. Crash. Easy.
The drive will start with Connor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Big 20. And middle.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
58, right over there.
Go.
58, right there. Watch QB draw. 58, come on.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing on third down, Stanford. And Ginn's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Okay, Wahoo!
To throw again, Stanford agreeing with a catch left side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Chris Thompson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Steelers set to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down. Hey, exit. 36, 36.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle him up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Rivers. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Hey, kill. Hey, 4 Tokyo.
57 the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
The mic. Check, 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 check.
Snap coming at 1. Now wins. He sets to fire deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Hey, 4 Tokyo.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
They're going to try and throw. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Hey, Haywood.
36. Mike, 36. Night, sweetheart. Watch 36.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DeAndre Hopkins, as the first half is winding down, and the Steelers are going to take the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Thompson. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Zebra. Hey, Delta.
On first down, Stafford here. It's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, Green's got it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Thompson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
There we go, Pac-Man. Waiting. Two's in it.
Wentz now on first down. The left side completion to Jones. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Watch time. Tight end right, tight end.
Go.
4 down, check. 4 down.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. Powers through. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that 2nd play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game. This is fielded at the goal line. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford to Thompson on the screen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
The Ravens on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a give right side. Thompson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. On second down, it's Thompson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. On third down, Thompson, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And able to find Green. And they'll get this down to the 10. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Conner. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Credit him with a 1. Yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. Big hit.
Brought down by Bradley McDougal. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch 36. Dude.
Now wins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? We're looking at 6 sacks last week. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Tavecchio to add the PAT. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 120. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Here's Wentz to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He was looking for Matthews that time, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Watch tight end.
Man, 5-7.
4 down. Alert. 31's the Mike. Watch the backer.
Here's 4 Tokyo.
That'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch the shift. Hey, empty. Sunday. 31's the mic.
I don't even know why this team.
Smooth. 31's the mic.
To throw is Wentz. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The 305-pound defensive end, Jurrell Casey, gets the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
31's the mic.
Stop your whining.
31's the mic.
Hey.
Red 5-2 out here. 31's the mic.
Here we go.
31's the mic. Here we go.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jurrell Casey. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here we go. Waiting. I'm coming after you. I'm coming. 81.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Caught left side, Hopkins. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Wentz. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone say
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Stafford going to throw it. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, he's one. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180!
50, Mike, 50! I smell fear in it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
You got nothing.
Wentz going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. DeAndre Hopkins, once again, the intended target. 3rd down here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OGs